Hi guys, welcome back to the UK and Ireland tour. My name is Chris, aka Big Will, and today we have our Cup semi-final against Celtic, and then we will move on to tomorrow's episode, which will be the end of the season. Incidentally, we managed to finish sixth in the Scottish Premier League. As I mentioned to you in yesterday's episode, we needed to win every single game. We only went and somehow managed to do it. We had a great run of form to finish off the campaign. A 4-2 victory, obviously, you saw against Hearts, a 2-1 win away at Dundee, a 3-2 win at home against Motherwell, and a 2-1 win away against Aberdeen. And that result meant that, well, Hearts and St Johnstone both won in their last games before the split as well. Us beating Aberdeen meant that from fourth place, Aberdeen dropped to seventh and out of the Champions Group. So we've ended up a little bit lucky, but we've timed our good run of form to perfection. The top five qualify for Europe. Obviously, if we get through to the Cup final, we have an opportunity to qualify by winning that competition as well. But for us to get past Celtic, it is going to take something absolutely outrageous to get the result that we require. We beat Rangers, of course, as you saw. If we get to the final, we play Scottish Championship side. Not only that, they are bottom of the Scottish Championship. Ayr United, they beat Kilmarnock by 2-0 in their semi-final. So if we get through, we will be favourites for the cup final. And we've not even had a full season in charge, and we are challenging for the Scottish Cup. So let's see how we get on today, and then we can go from there. In terms of our fixtures, um, ordering is a little bit testing. We've got 3 home games to kick off with against Kilmarnock, Rangers, and St Johnstone. Kilmarnock had the beating of us before. Rangers we've beaten in the cup, of course, but drew in the league. And St Johnstone we drew against them in the league game as well. And then we're away against Celtic and Hearts, the two of the tougher games. We're away from home, which isn't ideal, but it is what it is. We have to play with the cards that we've been dealt, and hopefully we can find a way to qualify for a European qualifier for next season. It would be a great achievement considering where the club were when we took over, and this run of form here has really pushed us forward. It's cup semi-final time. Let's see what we can do. Stephen Welsh is back to fitness. Damien Rawdon, incidentally, has had a fantastic run in the side. He has played superbly. So I think, to be fair, we'll keep Rawdon in. He's been very, very good for us. And starting lineup doesn't change from that has won us the last couple of matches. Fingers crossed we can get the job done. It'll be a great achievement, as I mentioned before. I'm not expecting us to win, but the fact that we've got to the Cup semi-final is an achievement in itself, especially after beating Rangers in the quarterfinals. And we'll tell the lads that we expect to come back as finalists. We've just got to be competitive. If we're competitive, we have a chance. And early stages would suggest it could be quite a cagey game. We've actually had an attempted goal before Celtic having the opening 10 minutes. Possession is quite good and in our favour. Lucero's picked up a knock, so we'll take him off straight away. I'm not risking anything in relation to injuries. We can't really afford to. I've already mentioned, of course, that Miller and Mullen have confirmed deals away from the club ready for next season, and we have already started to rebuild with 1 or 2 players already signing to come in for the start of the next campaign. But in terms of overall quality, we are lacking a little bit. Here's Riquelme with a strike and Drummle firmly catching that one, and it remains 0-0. But I'll take it at the moment, to be honest. It's a very cagey game. Celtic just growing into it a little bit more at the end of the first half, but nothing really concrete for either side. We'll tell the lads that we've not been good enough in our attacking play because we haven't, in all honesty, at the moment. So let's see if we can push on a bit in the second half. Levitt here into Mullen. Looks to switch the play. Johan does get onto it. It's a bit of a heavy touch, but he does manage to keep hold of it. And he lays it back to Azevedo. And now Levitt lays it back to Morrison. Levitt manages to touch it onto Paddy Lane. And he's found Mullen. Oh my word, what a save that was from Kovacevic in the Celtic goal. It should have been a goal from our point of view, but what a save. And he comes out and claims that one, Kovacevic. I will get it right eventually. What a chance to take the lead. Lewis Mullen should have converted that. Him and Johan, incidentally, having shocking games so far. They've just not been able to really get themselves going. We're going to offer some encouragement to the lads because it's not been a bad performance. We're playing well. Rodden here into Azevedo. Forward into Yuan. Can he get the ball into the penalty area? No, he can't, but he finds Azevedo. Now Levitt into Otasawa, who strikes from distance, and it did dip, but not quite quickly enough. And it remains 0-0. And again, it's been a very close game. And Gonçalo Borges manages to get past um, his man Azevedo, and he's in the penalty area, lays it across to home. He's got his back to goal, and Otasawa's buffeted him, and a penalty has been given, and that is a harsh decision. I mean, we can't just let him turn and shoot, can we? But a penalty's been awarded, and this could spell the end of our Scottish Cup hopes. We've not looked like scoring, really. McGregor strikes, and it's into the top corner. Drummond did go the right way, but he couldn't keep it out. And we're going to have to make some changes here. I mean, Mullen's been non-existent today. Again, Vasquez comes on. Yuan's been poor today. And we'll push Azevedo forward, I think. In fact, no, we won't. We'll switch Paddy Lane onto the left-hand side and get Mark Dunn on the right. And Yuan will come off for Messam as well at left-back. And it's really harsh. If we lose to that decision, I'm not going to be pleased. Was it a penalty? Potentially so, but situations like that, I mean, you're not just going to let them turn and score a goal, are you? But for that to be given as a penalty, I think is a little bit soft. We're going to go very attacking. I don't do it very often. We're going to demand more. Can we find ourselves an equaliser? Borges buffeting Messam, probably more so than we did to give away the penalty, and no foul was given, but Paddy Lane picks it up, and the shot is shocking, and Kovacevic easily claiming onto it. We're going all out here. Is there a way of us finding an equaliser? I don't think there will be, unfortunately. Fletcher's going to come on for Levitt, and Akanji here with a throw into Amad Diallo, and now Akanji. I mean, this just shows. I mean, they've got former Manchester City and Manchester United first team players in their squad. Celtic. This is the kind of thing we've got to try and compete against when it comes to the Scottish Premiership. Here's Stamenic into home. Amad Diallo has managed to get past Messam, and his shot goes over the bar. Luckily, we are still in it, but I can't see anything coming from these last couple of minutes, and they don't. We are out at the Scottish Cup at the semi-final. We've not been heavily beaten by any means, but going forward, we were just completely toothless, and Mullen missed a very big opportunity, and you need them to go in if you're going to beat a side like Celtic. And again, we've lost to a penalty that was very, very harsh. And yeah, I'm not happy with that one, but we'll take it on the chin. I mean, we made £600,000 in television money and gate receipts for that nearly, which is fantastic. And it puts us, we're only £500,000 down at the moment. Obviously, we have got other deals happening here and there and whatever else, and we are going to make money come the end of the season when the other transfers have gone through. But it's a bit disappointing that we lost in the way that we did, but we have to take it on the chin. Obviously, we've got plenty of league games to play. I'm not going to go into any today. Tomorrow, we will have the last couple of games of the season against Celtic and Hearts away from home. And hopefully, we can confirm a European qualification slot, which would be, again, a great achievement. But to be fair, if Celtic go on and win the Cup, with the fact that they're winning the league, I'm not too sure whether that drops things down a bit for European qualification. So we'll have to keep tabs on that as well. But in the meantime, we have some work to do. So until next time, guys, thank you very much for your support. Please like, subscribe to the channel. It is all greatly appreciated. I will see you all next time. This is Big Will, signing away.